I'm using the Triumph Headlight rim for the XS build, and I've got the sealed beam Japanese headlight that I'm putting in the rim for the headlight at the moment. And on these and all the rims, there's a couple of tangs. I don't know if you can see them. There's a couple of things there which go either side of this little bulgy bit in the glass, so that it keeps the headlight upright. Do you know what I mean? Stops it moving around. And these epoxy things here, you need to put in to try and keep, well, put it in to keep it in place. Only going one way, and the little lip there holds on to the glass, and these two go underneath the Ujima flip there. So if you put one end in, hold it there, get a pair of pliers and just bend it round and clip it in. Goes in quite easy. Just make sure your headlights not sort of twisted in there. This one's a bit old. Sometimes they get worn and splayed out, but if you bend the back round again, we've got 1, 2, 3. Chuck one in. Just chuck another one in, just to show you it going in, I suppose. So you just place it in there, push it in like that, get all the pliers, and just clip it underneath. It's quite easy, really. Should be able to move that one round a bit. Maybe not. There you go. Move that one round. Cool, fuck. There you go. Reasonably even now, 4 of them in there. There you go, there's your headlight. Don't think I've got any more. You get some other versions like that. They're pretty hard to put in, really. These ones are a lot bigger. Again, same thing. Just clip it underneath, push it in, hold it in, get your pliers, and then put it under the lip. I should take some close-up photographs of the way they go in there, so in case you didn't see that on the video, you can see it on the photographs. Right, on your headlight, there's a little lip there, can't forget that, goes in the bottom. There you go, flips over. It's going to look nice on the bike, isn't it? Do that. See if we've got some grommets to fill up some of these holes. I might even have my light switch in the middle there, I don't know yet. I've been digging around in the garage and found some more clocks and a set of handlebars, but I'm not going to use them handlebars. I'm going to use the I'm going to go for the, I mean these I just don't like these handlebars. The angles of them and that, it's too highly for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a set of Norton Roadster bars, or Norton Interstate bars to go on there, which are a bit like the Triumph bars, so they'll go on. and the I've got some switch gear coming, so I'm probably not going to use that XS one there. And I'm on the clocks, you know, these things that go around the actual clocks that sit into the, there you go, these things that sit into the clock mounting that go around the clocks, which is a right pain in the arse to get in. Right, so eventually you get that in there and you get that, so even this one's stretched and you'll have a right job. But this is knackered anyway, so I wouldn't use that. But I've ordered some O-rings which are 4mm in diameter and 3.5 inches round, if that makes sense. 4mm thick and 3.5 inches round. So I'm going to roll the O-rings up over the clocks, and then when you bolt the clocks down through the bottom here, it'll pull up against the O-ring. So hopefully the O-ring ideal will work, and it'll only cost you £2.50 for a couple of O-rings that does the same job as 2 of these, which will cost you £27 plus postage. So it's a no-brainer really, a ridiculous price for them. A couple of O-rings, that's all you need, and I'll show you that one again. I've got a set of coils, but these coils you can, on the existing mounts, so I need to just make another little bracket to go along there to hold that other one in. What it wants is just a little strip of metal, a couple of holes in it, bolt on that end, bolt in that end, put a bit more spacer in there to lift it up a bit, and that'll be the coils sorted. I've got a mud guard somewhere. I've got one of those. I've got one of those universal mud guards. I don't know where the hell it is. It could be, it's in here somewhere. So I have to dig around in here and see if I can find it, and then I'll come back to you and see if it'll fit. Yeah, just a quick note. I just made up some earth tags to go on the indicators. They're going to go in there and then earthed up underneath the seat, because there's only one wire comes from these, and if this is painted and it's not going to be earthed, then you need an earth tag to earth this lot out. So that's another little job to do. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.